Hi guys, I'm back. Nookie is doing okay. The lump is shrinking a little bit, which gives me a lot of hope that it'll just go away and it's not something really serious. So that makes me pretty happy. And while I'm doing this, and you guys, you are amazing, all of you, leaving such beautiful, sweet comments about, just thinking about Nookie and all that stuff. That is so cool. So what I have mixed up here is lots of colors, and I am going to put them in a sort of a layered thing, because I'm going to do one of those ring pours, but this time I have some gold in it. And I want that gold to really pop up. And I am still mixing my paint, as you can see. Now, the mixture I'm using lately, and I've been using this for a couple of weeks though, because I like it so much. It's paint in the cup. I put in 30 to 40% pouring medium. Then I put in 10 to 15% PVA, which is mixed with water. I get PVA, put about 70% PVA, 30% water. I mix it and I put it in a bottle with a cap so you can keep it forever. So that's the PVA mix. So it's paint, 30 to 40 pouring medium, 10 to 15 PVA mix, then 10 to 15 gloss medium. That's it. And that's what I've been pouring for the last couple of weeks. Now, you're probably thinking, eek, what is that for color? This color here looks like, well, sort of looks like honey. You know, the mustard, honey mustard. But what I'm doing is, this is mica, and I mixed it with PVA. That's why it turned a little bit opaque. PVA mix, the same mix I put in my paints, and a tiny little bit of pouring medium. So it looks right now, it looks sort of like an ochre color, but I can promise you it'll turn into something really beautiful once it's dried, because all the sparkle will come up, and that's going to make it look really awesome. So I'm still putting in the colors. Want a little bit more of the lighter color. I think this will be enough to do the little canvas. So what I'd like to do is lift it up a little bit. I don't need to hold it. It's been a crazy week, guys. It really has. That might be too much. It's been really crazy. I wish I could tell you all the stuff that goes on, when I'm at work, but I can't. A lot of people from KPN are watching these videos, so I can't say much about it. Let's see. This will work. Nice little cap. That's not as high as that one is. So I'm going to pour it right down, like it's a little bit slanted like that. So here we go. But I sure wish I could tell you stuff that's going on at work, because sometimes it's really funny. And I'm doing this really slowly, as you can see, because I want the colors to all go through here. And I'm making a little sideways motion here and there, so I can get a little bit of variation in the way this sort of feathers out. Putting a little bit over the corner there. Let's stop it for a bit here. Look at that. That is really pretty. Wait a minute. Let me get you in focus. See that? That is pretty, isn't it? The only thing is I don't really see the, wow, it's even getting prettier by the minute. Oh yeah, there's the gold. Because I was thinking, where's my gold? But all the tips of those little feathers, they're all gold colored, so that's cool. But now I gotta watch out what I'm doing. Sometimes you just have to stop and don't do anything because it's gonna really mix up those colors. So I'm gonna put this on here because that matches. And again, guys, I wanna really stress out that, you know, having a little palette knife, well, really having a couple of those things in different sizes, that really helps, because right now I need a really small one because I want to continue the pattern here on the corner, which you can almost not see because it's not in focus. But I think that's important that you have the equipment you really need to pull this off. And of course you can do it with your finger. I do it a bunch of times with my fingers, but what you really want is a little bit of tools that, you know, you can just make it work. So that's done. Now I have a little bit here that's not done, so I'm pulling this down. That one too. See how it fits? When you pull it with your palette knife like this, pull, pull. See how that fits there? That's perfect. I'm going to pull this side a little bit, pull it down. Okay. Now I want to, because I so want to keep this. This is so pretty. And I see some cells here popping up, but I can't imagine why, because there is absolutely no silicone in here. So just let me do a little bit more, which I will slowly let pour off the side. Okay. I can tell that I'm pretty much in Zen mode, because normally this would take me too long, this small little thing, but I'm so overwhelmed with the colors. And the colors, I was inspired by Michael. I think his name is Michael. I'm not sure, but I'll put a link under this video to where he is pouring with something similar to this, only I want some more blue in it. Let's see. A little bit of blue. Then, zoop. Let's see what happens. That's it. That will fit nicely. And I'm already seeing something that I don't like that much, so that's what I'm going to, in a bit, I'm going to remove that. Pulling it down, doing the corner a little bit on here. Now there it goes. Putting it down there. Oops. That's okay. And of course, while we're doing it, we can see if it's gonna keep the keep what I really liked. Now this bit here, I don't like the. Oh, you can't even see that. I think it's really pretty. Only here, this is something I'm not really that fond of. So I'm gonna see what happens when I burst the air bubbles. Oh yeah, I see what's happening with the air bubbles. Now I'm getting a whole lot of those little tiny little pinholes. Well, not pinholes, but they're sort of, you know, they pop and then the top color exposes the color that's underneath. So just let me do this. Gotta get a little bit more paint off this canvas. And by doing this, I'm pulling, as you can see, I'm pulling down the blues. So that's really pretty. Now the little pinholes are also stretched because I just had too much paint on my canvas. So that's going to be okay, because then it's not really like pinholes but more like little I don't know, but they don't really irritate. Let's say it like that. Yeah. Okay, now I am going to add a little bit more glitter. Let's see, where's my little clothy thing? Zippity-doo-dah. I'm here, guys, because I wasn't expecting that I was going to add the glitter, but I want some really fine art glitter. This is it. Very, very fine. Oops, I see a little bit of canvas here peeking through. We don't want that. Everything's covered. One little dot there. Okay. Now the art glitter I have is ultra fine art glitter, and it is gold. And I'm going to use gold because this is going to dry shiny. It's a dusting right over it. So the thing is that I want it to sort of illuminate, but not have that really like glittery look to it. So it's sort of like all the paint has a metallic sheen to it, something like that. Okay. Now, this is cute. See that? The dusting of the glitter. So I'm going to keep it exactly like this. Only the next one, I'm going to make sure that I don't have to tilt that much. So a good thing to do is, you know, when you want to do something different that you've never done before, is to do a small one like I did right here, very small. You can see how the colors react to each other. You can see what really appeals to you. And then when you do a bigger one, you don't make the same mistakes you did when you did the little one. At least we hope we don't. Okay. I'm going to put a little picture of a Nookie. Oh no, you've already seen it, because I'm going to put the picture of my little Nookie laying in his little sick bed right in front of the video. She's such a cute little dog. Really, she is. She's so grateful that we adopted her from Spain. She's been nothing but a pleasure, and you know, she's never done anything like, you know, rip something apart or something like that. She's just the cutest little dog. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be right back after I clean up this mess, and we'll do a really big one. So see you in a bit. Love you all to pieces.